Great, we're live. That's exciting. Let's just get me some music that won't get me copyright stabbed. That's what we call it now, copyright stabbed. This will start at 8:10. No, I clicked the start button. It started now. At this exact moment. Just seems right to have 8-bit music when you're programming. We're gonna try to connect things together. Ugh. This is challenging because I basically have a new part of Vooperia, which is the galaxy generation, and the fact that you're gonna be able to take over each star system's gonna have one planet because I'm a boomer, and I'm not going to make a solar system screen as well. That's not gonna happen. However, I do have some magic that I've pulled off with this galaxy map, and I think it doesn't look terrible. I think the color may have to... The problem is that these stars are a little bit too close together. If we could just make the stars smaller, just a little bit smaller, they can take up the same amount of space. I mean, like, away from each other. So we're just gonna try to scale down the stars, like 3 instead of 5. Spike, please try Java. I've programmed in Java. I know Java pretty well. That's where I started, was Java. C# is like Java except Microsoft and beauty. Wow, that Voronoi cell generated really awkwardly. That's okay. Okay, does this look a little bit less kerfluffled now? I don't want it to look... See, it looks darker now, which is an issue. I don't want it to be hard to tell that it's a galaxy, and I don't want to have to overdo this. I may have to just settle with this. I've been tweaking things and trying to make things look good for a while, and this may be the best I'm going to get for a while. I could make the lines thinner too. Like, the lines are awfully thick. Could try shrinking those down. And this is my line object. I know, it's beautiful. We can do 0.1. Oh wait, no, that's modified in the code. Okay, let's grab the code for my line objects. Here you go. Here's my code if you want to steal it. Okay, without all the code, it's kind of useless. And even this I stole from somewhere else because the math was a little bit... Didn't want to do it myself. Although I heavily modified it for what I need. Okay, where is the... This isn't the right spot. We have to go into the galaxy map because it's not the galaxy, it's the galaxy map. Thank you, Chesburgers, for the 2 Californian dollars. Definitely California. Canada doesn't exist. So we're actually going to change... This is going to stay the same, right? Wait, why is this... Yeah, I think if we do that, it's going to make it a lot thinner. We'll see how that looks. Ugh. I hate the fact that it has to do 1 star at a time, but for some reason the colliders don't register until a frame after it's created, so we have to do it 1 at a time. Well, that doesn't look terrible. Then we zoom in, you can definitely tell. Man, imagine owning one of those stars. Let's make it so that we can move the camera. We need, like, a camera script specifically for the galaxy. So let's just do galaxy cam. Very nice. Thank you. Let's program the camera like a pro. Okay. we're gonna do this like speedy. Okay. Void fixed update. Great. Doesn't really need to be fixed update, but I'm gonna make it fixed update. Vector 3 move. None of this has to be networked either. Vector 3 move equals. Oh no, let's say we'll just do vector 3.0. Vector 3.0, so we start the movement with 0, and then if input dot get key down key code dot w. Whoa, move plus equals vector 3 dot up. Now guess what? We can like do this, but W S A D. Thank you, Etho, for the $10 super chat. Very helpful. You know, starving college student here. Literally starving. Aaron is like planning on actually eating my corpse after I die. It's pretty horrible, I'm gonna be honest. Left, right, and then all we have to do is transform dot position equals transform dot position dot translate. No, plus new. Oh, plus move times time dot delta time. Time dot delta time makes it so that it no longer depends on the frame rate, which we don't want. And actually, this is incorrect. We want W to be... actually, no, this is right. And then we'll do input scroll equals input dot get axis, and that's gonna be mouse Y, I think. That's gonna be a float scroll, and then we will do move dot Z equals scroll. Great. Now we should be able to do all the things when we put this on our camera. We should be able to actually, like, be productive citizens. Now it's on the camera. Now we hit play. We wait for the thing to all load. Whoa, beautiful galaxy. Absolutely beautiful. And nothing is working. No! Oh, that's the worst. I hate it when nothing works. Okay, so the Galaxy Cam script is on there. Let's check what I did wrong. It's definitely on fixed update, and it's definitely doing the transform.position equals transform.position plus move times time dot delta time. Okay, so this is doing plus equal. We'll switch this to update. Will literally have no effect, but why are you being a boomer? That's the question of the day. Oh, I'm dumb. Ready? We need to do get key, because get key down will only respond true for the frame in which you click it, not like... Yeah, okay, that's better. This will at least... Yeah, look, we can move. Very slightly. Very slowly. I don't think the scrolling is working, but I know how we can figure that out. Go to project settings, and then we gotta go to controls or wherever they've moved it because Unity can't keep their mind up on anything. And it's called oh, it's called mouse scroll wheel. I am so dumb. Wow, mouse Y is literally moving the mouse up and down. So wait, if I go like this, is it actually moving me a little bit? I can't even tell, honestly. Oh well, it's mouse scroll wheel. Scroll wheel. Great. And we're gonna do move times 5F. I'll make a proper variable in the future. Just to make it 5 times faster. Do 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 do. Wow. Does scrolling actually do anything of value? I don't believe so. Seems like the scrolling is still an issue, and that is still super, super slow. I wish I could do a smooth cam. I could actually copy my smooth cam code to try to make it be smooth. When will Spike answer our questions? Your questions are complicated. I am doing C#. C++ is great to know, though. Okay, let's go ahead and cheat. Let's create a empty object called cam target. The camera is going to target this, and we're actually going to move this, not the camera. I know, absolute shocker. And then we're gonna steal my code from my player. I think the player cam code actually... Let's see. I may be able to just steal it. Player cam. Yeah, nice! Okay, I can just put this onto the main camera, and I can make the player this cam target, and then we can set the follow speed to whatever we want, which we'll set it to 5, and we'll set the distance to 100. Okay, let's see. I should make it way smoother. Although you won't be able to tell until I do some magic. And we're gonna make things a lot faster. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to do that. Man, nice that I can actually reuse that script. Could the dolphin party stop coming into my stream to spam in the middle of my programming? Not cool. Not cool, guys. Oh my god, this is really darn slow, isn't it? We really do need a faster method. Okay. I guess we'll just do times like 100. Great. How's that? Oh yeah, there we go. And now we just have to make it so that when we scroll, it changes the distance on the player cam script. That looks good. That looks pretty good to me. Actually, the distance doesn't matter at all. That's not the thing we need to worry about. It's the camera's width? Whatever. We do need to now do public player camera, and now we're gonna do... Actually, no, I don't have to do that. I can just do camera.main dot size width. Oh geez. What's it called? It's called Size! What? I was totally right the first time. Orthographic size plus equals scroll. Nice. Okay, please don't be a boomer. Okay, it's backwards and a little not good, but we can work on that. Minus equals scroll, and we'll do times 10f. And what that'll do is it'll make it so that we can zoom in real close. Yeah, look at that. Now we can actually see. Oh, wait, we went through it. Wait, how did... What? Damn, you can go negative size? I am actually shocked that that's a thing you can do in Unity. Wow. Okay. If camera dot main dot orthographic size is less than 1, camera dot main dot orthographic size equals 1. Honestly, what is all this anti-Vooperian sentiment? Jeez. You guys want to run for the Vooperian Senate, and then you go around saying how Vooperia sucks? That doesn't seem like a very good way to get voters on your side. I wouldn't support someone who hated the country that I lived in. How could you trust someone to have your best interests if they hate you? Oh, look at this. That is smooth. Smooth, smooth, smooth. And we're just going to paint and take over everything because we're Vooperia and we take over everything. Oh, look at that. That is going to be beautiful when it's actually, like, playable. People just stealing each other's star systems. I don't know how you'll be able to claim them, but it'll be great. Damn. That's pretty good looking. Not gonna lie. Pretty happy with the progress. Funny thing is there's so many stars towards the core of the galaxy, but then when you look out, like, these floating stars far, far away, so lonely. So lonely. And if you take one, the amount of space you get is much greater. Like, these take up a ton of just empty space. So you can look pretty menacing, only having like 5 stars over here, and you have more area than hundreds over here. But you know, it'll be interesting gameplay. I'm not really going too far into the space gameplay. I just wanted to make this galaxy map. It was my target. I wanted something that would be cosmetic, but also functional, and I think I've struck a balance here. I do need to make the edges on it, though. But I'll do that another time. Okay, so now that we've finished with that, it's time to jump back into world mode. The one that, like, is more memey. So now that we're not working on the galaxy anymore, the question is, can we get the actual game itself working properly? And I think actually the other day I was doing some work and I struck some good news. I found a lot of the bugs. I found a lot of bugs, actually, and I fixed them to the best of my ability. What will be the point of those stars? So, there will be multiple worlds you'll be able to go to, and I'm actually planning on making a spaceship system as well, possibly. But But the big idea is territory control. There will be a faction system, and for the nation states guys who are on nation states for this channel, you'll be able to connect that to it. And it's just, there's so much stuff that I couldn't really get it all down. If you join the Discord, you can get a good idea. I just did an announcement about all the different features that are planned, but some of the big ones are being able to like actually affect the planet. So if you put a bunch of industry on it, the climate will actually change. And one of the things I did when I built the engine for the planets, they actually do take climate into account, so it wouldn't be too hard to make the climate change over time. But I'm not pulling a No Man's Sky here. I'm not gonna make a ton of promises right now. I'm saying, here's what I'm working on. You can see what I have done, and we will see how far that gets. Here we go. We've got our 2 players that are now loaded. Oh, geez, it's weird when it's not in 2D. There we go. 2 players loaded into the game. I'm trying to figure out some strange entity stuff. Like, sometimes entities will disappear when you get close to them. And, like, that's just weird. That's just big bad. Let's grab our other player over here. So, since the other player is walking over, the server is being forced to load the entities, which is good. That's what it should do. But when that player goes away, the server should unload them. Because the server should... Yes! Oh, very good. Very, very good. Ah, there's the problem. Did you see that? Did you see that? Okay, so when the player goes over, unloads that chunk, and then comes back, entities spawn, but only for a moment, and then they go away. Why? Why does that happen? Why does this behavior exist? When the server comes over, it's fine. No, it's not. What on earth? What the heckity heck? And now the chunk's just broken to add insult to energy. Oh my god, this entity stuff is freaking me out. Ugh. Now there's just no entities left. I don't understand why they're doing this. They just seem very angry. They don't want to exist. What a mess. I'm going to figure this out. I will. I swear I will figure it out. So, I think the question's going to be, why are the entities despawning? When do entities despawn? We're going to have to... Oh no, that's just from it going back to the title screen. Okay, let's go into the code. I swear, I've been trying to figure out these entity issues for so... It's honestly one of the last issues that I'm having. Like, the code is pretty solid, a lot of it. This is one of the final issues. But it's there. Graphics should be more minimalistic. That would be hard to make it more minimalistic. But, anyways... Let's go ahead and look through the entity data. So this doesn't happen unless it's the server. And if it's the server, this shouldn't... No, the only place that entities can really unload... Actually, I can do a quick check. Control F. Unspawn. Didn't think so. Let's check the world. Unspawn. And it's gonna be here on Entity Destroyed. Unspawn from the network. Great, thank God that's not being called anywhere. Actually, what? Excuse me, there should be another one. Wait, is it actually in here? Under unload chunk. Okay, so Unload queue.enqueue, and then that's if it's not actually ready to unload. Okay, save the data, set everything to false, remove it from the collection, clear the mesh. If it's a server and it does have entities, add the game objects to the pool, make sure to unspawn them. That's the important one. Honestly, I'll do this before we set it not active. I don't know if that's going to make a difference. Ugh. But I am going to say we really shouldn't be having this problem for other reasons, and it's really been getting in the way. Unfortunately, this is going to be a large hill and I'm probably going to die on it because I have no clue why this issue is occurring. Oh damn, it's getting late. Okay, like 5 more minutes and then I'm going to have to end, unfortunately. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I just want to know. I know it's not going to actually work. I want to figure out what's wrong though. My entire goal is just to figure out what the heck is wrong. Okay, so this is acting as the server now. Hello, server. Okay, so you've got some entities there. We'll unload them and reload them and all that fun stuff. Okay, great. Just keep on doing your thing. This is a terrible map. It spawned me on the worst map. Ugh. Okay, desktop. Vooperia server, because I put it in the wrong folder. My life. Host. Okay. Player. Right, let's see how it acts when he's just alone. Do we have any random entity disappearance? It's a lot of small rocks. No, it seems to be generally calm. I don't see anything freaking out. Nope, nothing disappearing. Okay, connect to new player. New player is in. New player is now walking around. Something. Ah! See that? Spawns in, and then it... Wait, that time it didn't die. What? Now the chunk just doesn't want to load. What is going on? My actual brain is on fire right now. Damn, I'm just flabbergasted. I don't understand. I don't understand why it be so dumb. Excuse me. Could you please move over here and break everything again so that I can just watch it happen? He's gotta be forcing the chunk to load again on the server, but the server's already loaded the chunk. The server has already loaded the chunk. That shouldn't happen. And why would it delete? Oh my god. This is just like absolute small brain moment. I fail to understand why something like this is happening. Okay, let's look at how world is loaded again. Load chunk. Okay, so the idea is if there's no chunk, we base load it and then we initialize it, and then if it contains the player, if it doesn't contain the player, we add that it was loaded by them. Seems fine to me. Actually, wait a second. Wait a second. Are you telling me? No, I must do that somewhere. Are you kidding me? No way. No, no, I must have done that. I'm misreading it. I must do that somewhere. I am so dumb. Are you kidding me? If this is it, I swear. I swear. That would be so bad. That may actually be the dumbest mistake ever if I didn't do that anywhere else. Okay, it's already been added. But where was it already added? I was gonna say, where am I adding it to the world? Chunks.add. Where am I doing that? I'm quite concerned. Oh, it happens in the base load chunk code. Okay. I was quite confused. Quite confused indeed. So I mean, I think we're in a bit of trouble here. I'm gonna be honest. I can't quite figure out why we're having these issues. This is BS. This isn't even true anymore. It should literally just load it, initialize it if it's for the server or not, add it, chunk loads, goes, yo, what's up, I'm a chunk, world, blah blah blah, it's not unloaded, is server, becomes a server, names it, loaded by becomes a new list, seems right to me. It's not generated, generate the terrain. This is happening twice. Doesn't matter though. If it is the server, if it's not decorated, load the entity data. If the entity data is not equal to null, load the entity data. For each entity, save data, SD and entity data. Entity equals world create entity. Set the loaded to true. And then world.decorate terrain this. When the world decorates the terrain, decorating is false, decorated equals true, loaded entities equals true, create the entity. I don't know what's causing them to delete. I have absolutely no clue. I'm gonna be honest, this is gonna take a while for me to figure out. I don't see the mechanism on which they're being deleted by. I can't tell if it's some network magic that's just being stupid. I honestly have no clue if... It's only when the client joins, though, so it has to be something to do with the client. When the client tries to unload the chunk, it should not be able to delete the entities. And, well, first off, it can't. But the question is, if we look at the player code, when it asks to unload the chunk, or unload chunks, it does the client manager world unload chunk, and then it does the command, and the command only runs on the server, and it does the exact same thing. And then when the world unloads the chunk, I don't know. I have no clue what's going on. I'm gonna figure this one out. I hope you guys liked what you saw, the galaxy and stuff. I think it's pretty cool. I will see you all next time. I have to do stuff with my life. Bye.